The Three Little Schools of Fish and the Big Bad Shark.
Who's afraid of the big bad shark? The big bad shark, the big bad shark. Who's afraid of the big bad shark? Who's afraid? Not me.
Once upon a time, there lived some mama fishes and their little fish. The mama fish told their little fish that they should go and make a home for themselves in the deep blue sea. So off they swam.
The fish
They're swimming one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The fish go swimming one by one, hurrah, hurrah. They're on their way to build their house and make it strong to last and last.
like the air, you might see
The big bad shark, dong, 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 dong.
The first little school of fish, called the kingfish, swam away, and they met some seahorses playing in the seaweed. And the kingfish asked, and the seahorses said,
Take as much as you can carry.
and they took all the seaweed they could carry and built themselves a home.
Will you see we can get our house around, around? We promise Mom we never run around, around. The big bad shark will eat us last if we don't build our house to last. We'll build it strong to last, strong,
They had just finished building their seaweed house when they heard the big bad shark knocking at their door. And the shark said,
Little fish, let me come in.
and the kingfish said,
Afraid of the big bad shark, the big bad shark, the big bad shark. Who's afraid of the big bad shark? Who's afraid? Not me.
and then the shark said,
Then I'll munch and I'll crunch and I'll eat your house up.
So the shark munched and he crunched and he ate up all of the seaweed house. And the kingfish and the seahorses all swam away to their friend's house, who were the rainbow fish. Their friends told them not to worry because,
All fish stick together.
and the rainbow fish asked the seahorses to help them build a home.
Can we have some seashells to build a house?
And the seahorses said,
Take as much as you can carry.
will you see shells to build our house around, around? We promise Mom we never run around, around. The big bad shark will eat us last if we don't build our house to last. Build it strong to last, and to last, and to last. Long, 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 long.
just as the kingfish and the seahorses and the rainbow fish were relaxing in their new seashell home, the big bad shark came knocking at their door. And the shark said,
Little fish, let me come in.
and the brave little fish said,
Who's afraid of the big bad shark? The big bad shark, the big bad shark. Who's afraid of the big bad shark? Who's afraid? Not me.
and then the shark said, said,
Then I'll munch and I'll crunch and smash your house in.
So the shark munched and crunched, and the house crumbled. But the kingfish and the seahorses and the rainbow fish swam away safely to their friends who were the flying fish. They had set up an house in an old wooden boat that needed a little repair. The flying fish told their friend, and that's just what they did.
Will you some boys to build a house? Hurrah, hurrah. We promise one will never roam. Hurrah, hurrah. Big bad shark will eat us nice, and we don't build our house to last. Building strong to last, and to last, and to last. Long, 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 long.
The kingfish, the seahorses, the rainbow fish, and the flying fish had just finished their repairs when they heard a knock at their door. And the shark said,
Little fish, let me come in.
and the little fish said, and then the shark said,
Then I'll crunch and I'll munch and I'll smash your house in.
so the shark munched, and he crunched, and he munched, and he crunched, and he munched, and he crunched, until all of his teeth fell out. The kingfish, the seahorses, the rainbow fish, the flying fish were all safe at last, and they all began to sing.
Who's afraid of the big bad shark? The big bad shark, the big bad shark. Who's afraid of the big bad shark? Who's afraid? Not me.
Well, that old toothless shark had to eat soft-shelled crabs for the rest of his life. And the three little schools of fish lived happily ever after. The end. We now present to you the seahorses, the kingfish, the rainbow fish, the flying fish, and the big bad shark.